because they're valuable. It's information, it's knowledge, good or bad. It's knowledge, it's information. Americans, people, humans can learn from it, and we gotta stop fucking sheltering people from information. I'm just saying. So, moving right the fuck along, the House, the Washington, the federal government is seizing more power. Flat out, it is overstepping its bounds and seizing more power, and it's time to take up arms and do something. I'm not telling you to go shoot people. It's time to take up arms and stop listening to them. Their credibility is slot. It's just flat out a power grab. So the House passed this, and it's going to go through the Senate, and I'm hoping it cancels. But House Resolution 1, H.R. 1, federalize elections and chill in speeches. So this is like the People's Act or whatever. There's a massive new bill. It would give federal government unprecedented control over the U.S. election administration. Basically, it will take the states' rights to govern their own elections away from the states. That is garbage. So, effectively ends registration deadlines and requires states to count ballots that are cast out of country and out of precinct. So it allows ballots that come in from outside the deadline, outside the country, to have to be counted in our fucking elections. No, I'm fucking sorry. No, it's not fucking happening. Fuck off. There's no real way to tell that that person's really an American. If you want to vote, come here and vote. Unless you're like the military or whatnot. Limited qualified absentee balloting. Alright, let's move along. Alright, this is from their website, the Senate's website themselves. This is restricts the process by which states maintain their voter rolls. States can't even maintain their own voter rolls. Allows all felons, regardless of their crime, to vote after release from prison. I mean, I'm 50-50 on that. If you've served your time and you've been returned to society, you probably should be able to vote. But if you're like I don't know. I really don't know. That one could go either way. Is it forces states to abandon any form of voter identification laws? States can't. We can't make sure that you're a state resident to vote here. We can't confirm your identification so you can vote. That's an act of war on our sovereignty. I'm probably getting arrested for this, but it is time. It's time to take up arms, and it's time to stop listening to the government completely. It's time for succession. I'm with Texas. There's no other way to get around that. That is utter garbage. Many requirements imposed on states by federal governments under H.R. 1 are ill-defined, expensive, and prone to failure. For example, the bill requires states to implement automatic voter registration systems at any state agency that can determine eligibility, colleges, universities, and secondary schools, and with any applicants for service or aid. It vastly expands a program implemented by some states that has led to incidences of erroneous registration. The bill would require states to automatically register children as young as 16. No. We don't want your Marxist garbage. This is an act of war. This bill. It's an act of fucking war, and it should be treated as such. While voter participation should be encouraged, it is irresponsible to abruptly change electoral systems. It is irresponsible in major ways that could undermine electoral integrity, as President Obama noted in 2016. Yeah, they're ignoring their own goddamn rules. Both of those parties are garbage. Restrict speech and send federal funds to campaigns. In addition to major shift in responsibility from states, the federal government H.R. 1 changes federal campaign financing laws in ways that would chill speech while diverting federal funds to candidates' campaigns via a government match. So basically, it's like, oh, if somebody gives me $10, you're going to give me fucking $40. No, I don't like you. I'm not giving you no motherfucking money. Candidates should have zero tax money. Zero. You want your tax money? Get the goddamn job and get paid. This is fucking ridiculous. Title V of the bill would require federal government to provide $6 for every dollar it campaign raises for small donor contributions. No! We give you no money until you get the fucking job and then you get paid. Why should I pay you before you even got the goddamn job? These people are fucking insane. It could amount to nearly $5 billion of general election candidates. Taxpayers would be forced to support candidates, often against their wishes, as long as the candidate met basic thresholds in their fundraising. No, why should I have to fucking fund you even if you lose? This bill cannot be allowed to pass. If this bill passes, it's time for war. This bill restrictions are so severe that the American Civil Liberties Union has said they unconstitutionally infringed the freedom of speech and association. The ACLU even hates this, and they're becoming woke. Oh my god. No, we can't allow this to happen. You gotta write your governors, write your fucking congressmen, write your House representatives, and you need to hold them account. If your representative voted yes on this, vote him out. That treasonous, traitorous piece of garbage deserves to be lined up against the wall, not in office. And since you can't line him up against the wall, you might as well boot him the fuck out, because you can do that. Fucking give you money even though you haven't won yet. No. Fucking win the election using your own goddamn money, however the fuck you get it, through legal means, and win. And then you can get your fucking salary, and then you can get taxpayer money because you get fucking paid for the job. But until you have the fucking job, you're not getting any goddamn money. Fuck off. Fuck off, federal government. You have no say in how states conduct their elections. It's states. If these states' legislators want to change the way they do their elections now because you fucked them in the ass, so fucking be it. You ain't gonna fucking permanently close that door. You unconstitutional pieces of trash. You don't have that constitutional authority. The Constitution's quite fucking clear. Quite fucking clear. It's time it's enforced. It's time we start fucking holding these people account. It's time we start making them fucking pay for treason. You guys know how your communities work. Best way to do it in your own communities. But you gotta start arresting these people or something because this can't be allowed to continue. I'm just saying. Fucking Texas for the win. So Governor Abbott, right? Here's a blaze.com, but Governor Abbott of Texas, no more COVID restrictions. All businesses can open. People go to school. No masks required. Like, fucking end this nonsense. Yes. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. If I was Texan, you'd have my damn vote. A Texas school district immediately capitalized on Texas Governor Abbott's Tuesday announcement rescinding the state's mask mandate. This shows you that people they don't want it. Declaring the mask would no longer be required for school. Abbott on Tuesday afternoon proclaimed that the state would be rolling back statewide COVID-19 restrictions, including mask requirement. Yes, read more. What are the details? Following Abbott's announcement, the Luke Burdick Independent School District stated that it too would rescind its district-wide mask mandate beginning March. Yeah, so they were just waiting for the governor to do it. A statement from the district reads, Lubrics has been in compliance with Governor Abbott's orders regarding facial coverings. So the governor has restricted it, but it's getting like the leftists are cringy. They're like fucking screaming. You know what they do? Ree! They scream and yell, and they want travel bans for people from Texas. People in other places already didn't like close down and stuff. So that I don't understand why we're having these arguments when like no more people have died this year, last year, or the year before. It's just people are only dying to COVID and not other stuff, which is BS. They're just being labeled as COVID to get more money. This has all been proven. I don't trust a damn thing about it. You can call this misinformation all you want, but it's fucking factual. I'm with Governor Abbott. I think every governor should. You hear that, Sununu? You gotta get on that. Live free or die, bitch. You're not getting my vote again. You're out of here. Fucking libertarian all down the board. Put a bunch of domestic terrorists in office, according to the left establishment. All libertarians are potential domestic terrorists. This shit's fucking pissing me off. The Biden's going into the military trying to like expose extremism, but it's only one-sided. They're only going after images from like conservative memes and stuff. They're not doing anything to curb or combat leftist extremism when that's been more violent and more dangerous as of late, and it's a bigger problem because they're capitulating to this woke intersectional cult. Bravo, Texas, lead the way, continue leading the way. Hopefully others will follow. If you could pull this off, it'll be hard to like deny that. If you could pull this off without a huge resurgence in this disease or whatever, it's going to be hard to keep these mandates in place elsewhere, and you're leading the way. This is how prohibition ended, one state at a time. We're going to continue this fight. All of us. We all have to get in there together. Write your congressmen. Write your House representatives. Write your governor. Write your mayors. You want these mandates to end immediately. We can't keep living this way. Got to open back up. No travel bans. And hell, if you don't want me to go into your state because whatever, I probably don't want to be there anyway. But you don't have that constitutional right. It's part of the union agreement. I can come and go as I please, bitch. You're also supposed to respect my rights. But we all know how that works. There's no rights respecting going on anywhere in this goddamn bitch. Oh, Texas, like, if people keep moving there, it might go blue or whatever slowly, like most places. But I hope it doesn't, because it's leading the charge in this anti-mask bullshit. Dr. Seuss being canceled, masks being this whole insane and unconstitutional fascist authoritarian push. We need to start pushing back against it. Like, violently. Not deadly, not lethally, but violently. We got to start punching these people in the throats. Somebody rees at you for not wearing a mask, punch them in the throat. Somebody brings up intersectional garbage, punch them in the throat. Defend yourself. Don't allow these assholes to attack you that way. I mean, if they're just reeing at you and they're just standing there, don't do a damn thing. But you know those people like to throw fucking Molotov cocktails and stuff. We got to stop capitulating. We got to stop being afraid of being called racist or whatever and actually start fighting back. Defend yourself. You have that legal right. Now, do what the governor of Texas did. Open up your state. Listen to your constituents. Don't capitulate to the bullshit federal government trying to take power from you. Trying to centralize the authority of this country. Try reorganizing how it works. How it's built, how it functions. Its core value system. Fuck that garbage. Those are acts of war. Have some goddamn balls. Reach down deep and grab your balls or your ovaries and human the fuck up and unfuck this mess. We can't allow this to continue. This is America. We are a constitutional republic if we can keep it, and we need to start fucking keeping it. Plain and simple, we need to start fucking keeping it. I'm sending a letter to my New Hampshire representatives like this week. I've already emailed them about their mask mandate and told them it's unconstitutional garbage, and I'm not going to capitulate. It's an act of war. Use those languages and everything. It's an act of war. You're going to have to fucking kill me. It is fucking... It is what it is. It's done. The time for compromises is done. If there needs to be decades of violent revolution, then so fucking be it. But it's time to stop capitulating to the leftist wokest nonsense. It's time to stop resegregating this anti-racism, white leftist, fucking racist BS. And that's what it is. They're trying to revive white supremacy. Not the people that call white supremacy like me. They're the white supremacists. They're anti-racist, woke ideology in the schools literally says it's designed to trigger racial awakening